Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, the Doordash Revolution. Smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave comments down below, like and share this content. We got him back again, ladies and gentlemen. It was hard to get him. He said, "Man, I don't think I'm gonna be the fan favorites around here," but he didn't know that he had a lot of thumbs up. I appreciate everyone out there for wanting him back on the channel again. He's got a great personality, and he's a great person, and he's a God-fearing man. You see, and that's very important in life, to be able to fear God and follow the steps he orders for us in our life. Now, I want to do an interview with Cornbread because he's also a subscriber and he's also a viewer, just like the rest of the viewers we have and rest of the subscribers we have. We want to give back to the community, ladies and gentlemen, because it's very important. You know, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, makes this channel what it is today. It's not my channel, it's the community's channel, and we so grateful and so thankful. Now, I'm going to let him say hello. I'm going to let him introduce himself, let him just have the floor, and then I'm going to ask a few questions. Well, go ahead, Cornbread. It's all yours.
Well, my name is Caleb. Cornbread, as I'm affectionately known by. I've been doing the Doordash thing for about 5 months. I'm really enjoying it. Robert and I have become very good friends over the past several months, and he asked me to join him in doing a weekly YouTube video to reach out to help strengthen the community, our food delivery community here in the OB area, and it's just my pleasure to be here with you today.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I thank him for coming aboard. Like I said, he got a great personality. He's got a great attitude, and he just got the zest that he have in life for people, and that's very important, because look at the world that we live in, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody is just out for just their self, aggressive. We don't respect each other anymore. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is. It's quite crazy. We're living in a world where everybody wants to make themselves taller by stepping on somebody else's head, and that's not how it works.
No, that's not how it works. If you want to value yourself, you will just do it in a different way, ladies and gentlemen. We're not trying to be life coaches out here today. It's just that's how we flow. We just flow. That's how thoughts come in, and we brainstorm, and that's how it's given to us. I want to ask you one question, brother. How did you become a dasher?
Well, just to answer that, let me give you a little backstory. In '96, I was paralyzed in a car accident from the waist down. I was told that I'd never walk again. Eight years later, God blessed me, and I began to walk. It took several months, but I was up and walking, and that's to make a long story short. I was living in New Orleans. I moved up here after a divorce, and my best friend got me up this way. Okay. And my brother-in-law started a construction company, so he and I were doing construction together. And due to my back injuries and carrying heavy wood and stuff like that, I injured myself 3 times in about 3 years working for him. The last time I injured my back, when I went to see the doctor, they told me that I needed to change professions. So, being a man and trying to take care of your family, you do what you have to do. So I tried to push through the pain and stuff like that. But after getting advice from the doctor to stay home, or excuse me, to change professions, I decided that I'd take a few weeks off. And while I was sitting there at home taking a week off, somebody suggested that I try DoorDashing. And it's not something that I had ever put a whole lot of stock in, or really even thought about a whole lot. But I figured, you know what, I'm sitting here at home twiddling my thumbs when I could be out there doing something. I don't care to sit a lot anyway. So I went out and tried it, and the first week I made $1,000.
Wow.
And so that was, to me, that was pretty good. And at the time I was doing it in the Toyota Tundra V8. And I paid about $200 in gas in about a week. And I decided real quick it was time to go get another car. So after a week of doing this, I went and bought another car that was more suitable for the job. And that's pretty much it. It's kind of taken off since there. I've learned a lot in the last 5 months.
Okay. Do you enjoy doing this?
I do enjoy it. For me, it's great because, all these different food delivery apps have the little ticker at the top, and every time you drop off a delivery, that number goes up. And if you're like me, I don't know, it's kind of like playing the slot machines, but except you're printing your own money. So I like being in control of my own money. I'm a deer hunter. I like to take off and go hunt and do what I want to do. So this fits my lifestyle perfect because prior to the construction business, I was in a multi-level marketing company where I was my own boss. So being my own boss and be able to come and go and do what I want to do when I want to do it is just a big thing for me. I'm able to spend time with my nephew. I'm able to spend time with my brother-in-law and just different things. I mean, I spent from Friday of last week till Monday evening of this week in a deer stand with my nephew, and that's 10-year-old kid that I'm not, he's not going to be 10 forever, and I'm getting to share some really precious moments with him.
That's beautiful. That's wonderful, man. You came back from that injury, man. Thank God. God be the glory for that.
Yes, absolutely. I received a miracle that a lot of people don't get, and it's been a wonderful journey.
Beautiful. So since you done embarked this journey in the delivery food business, what mistakes would you think that dashers need to concentrate on correcting while they out here?
I think a lot of it is decision making. I think a lot of it is. I think when I first came on, my first goal was to try to figure out my market and to try and figure out the system itself. Once I figured out how to use the system properly, then it became more of a market. What areas do I want to go to? What areas do I not want to go to? Which restaurants do I frequent that have the better payout, the quickest turnaround time, things like that to maximize my efficiency. When I first started, I'd take every single thing, and I'm a top dasher. I've been a top dasher since I've been with the company. There's not been a month that I haven't been top dasher. And I think there's a misconception that when you are a top dasher, you just take everything. And that is a total misconception. For me, I have an acceptance rating that I have margins to play around in. I pick and choose what I dump and what I don't dump, and so it gives me the ability. I have a criteria already made up in my mind of what kind of percentages I need to have at what time of the month in order to maintain my status and still be able to get rid of lowball offers and take higher offers. So yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you heard him say it. That he don't take every offer. He done learned how to be able to decipher which ones to get. He has mastered some skills on where to get his best payouts at. Okay, I got one more question I want to ask you, brother. I know when I was a top dasher, I'm not now because my very reason was that I was going up against so many cherry pickers out here, and people, got ways that they cheat the game. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, wow, I can't compete with this. And then I became on the Grubhub platform. I'm with a catering platform now. I was with another platform, but it was more miles than I cared to take. So decision making is very imperative, ladies and gentlemen, in being successful in what you do and how you do it. We look at basketball, we look at sports, and those players have stats, don't they? Hockey player have stats, basketball player have stats, football player have stats, but we don't think about looking at our own stats. The history of how we do this business, what orders we accept, what orders we don't accept. We don't look at that. So in decision making, to make better decisions, I would advise people to look at their own history of how they pick up and drop off deliveries and how they choose their offers. And one more question I want to ask this brother, and then I'm gonna be finished for this evening. Would you like to come back again on this channel, brother, to give more insight give more of your personality, just give more flavor to what we have here for the community.
Absolutely. You know, I think that we're stronger in numbers. You know, obviously, if you using an analogy of fishing, if you're a fisherman, you don't give up your fishing hole. You know what I'm saying? You might bring a friend blindfolded to it, but you ain't gonna give them all the secrets. I'm willing to help anybody and everybody in my community, but at the same time, I'm not giving you my fishing hole.
That's right.
You know, so there are pretty broad general tips that I would be willing to pass along, but there's, you know, a lot of this stuff you have to find out on your own. And I find that I was a Christian coach for a little while.
Okay.
And so the thing about that is when you're doing it similar to a counseling session, except you're leading the people to self-discovery. I think when you find something or you discover something on your own, you retain that information a lot better, and it sticks with you. So as far as going, hey, you're gonna have to do X, Y, Z, that's not going to happen, but I can point you in the direction of things that you might be willing to try and explore, because again, like we said in our last video together, you know, we're a gumbo, and everybody's got their own flavor, their own spice, and
that's
you know,
correct.
you have to figure. I mean, I can tell you things all day long, but you're going to have to do some stuff to figure some things out on your own in order to make the best version of yourself for this channel.
Thank you so much. See, that's the thing. We try to get you to think for yourself so you can make your own decisions, make better decisions for what you do out here. And when people can find ways to where their minds are empowered to start making better decisions for themselves, and they discover it for themselves, that's the better reward, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to end this episode. Smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave some comments down below. If you have any questions and concerns you want to give him, leave those comments down below. And like this channel and share this channel. I'm gonna let this brother tell y'all what he needs to say before we exit.
The only thing that I want to tell you guys before we leave is I want to leave you with a little funny. Don't ever trust stairs, because they're always up to something. Now smash that subscribe button and holler at your boy.
You heard it. I couldn't have said it better than myself. I told you he brings a personality that just fits for this community. Thank you once again,
You're
brother,
welcome.
for being
My
on
pleasure.
board. I thank you
My
so
pleasure.
much. And we're going to do what we can for the community. And everybody be safe out here during the holiday season and all of that. Take care. Peace.